Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Chef and More. We are getting ready to make pork rind fried chops. Y'all hungry? Let's cook. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is make our egg batter. We're going to dredge them in egg, then in our pork rinds. Beat it with a little half and half I'm using here, regular half and half. I'm going to season up everything, garlic powder. Even though the pork rinds are flavored, we're using barbecue pork rinds. Even though they are flavored, you want to flavor everything as well. You want to always layer your flavors, guys. Layer your flavors. And we're just going to mix this up and set it aside. Set that aside. Now we're going to be using some hot and spicy fried pork rinds, guys. You can use plain ones, barbecue flavor. This is what I have on hand, so this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to also crush them in my Mortar pestle. These are going to be the most amazing fried pork rind pork chops you have ever had. If you don't have a Mortar pestle, you can simply put them in a Ziploc bag and crush them that way, or you can crush them by hand. You can crush them by hand. We're just going to pour a few in here, our pork rind for our pork rind chops. Not too many. You can always add more, but you sure can't take them away. So you just want to go ahead and crush them down first. Guys, if you've never had any pork rind fried chops before, you are missing out. And this is also keto friendly, guys. This is a keto dish because on keto, you can have pork rinds. They don't have any carbohydrates in them. So you just want to crush these pork rinds. So when we fry our chops, it's going to stick to them and it's going to form an amazing, crispy, crunchy, flavorful crust. You need to try out pork rind fried pork chops if you've never tried them before. They are absolutely amazing. Like I said, if you don't have a Mortar pestle, you can chop up your pork rinds for your fried chops using a Ziploc bag and just crush them by hand, or you can actually just crush them by hand. Okay guys, I think that's pretty good. Okay, get them all out of there. We're going to go in with a little seasoning on our chops because although our pork rinds for our chops are going to be highly seasoned, you always want to season in layers. So just rub this all in. Okay guys, make sure your egg mixture is really still good and mixed. Bring our dish on in here. Okay, so we're going to put them in our egg mixture. You just want to keep doing this until you got them all done. And if you need to crush up some more, go ahead and crush up some more. Make sure you shake off any excess egg, then dip them in your pork rinds. You're going to crush your pork chops just like this, guys. Then we're going to let them hang out for a little bit so this pork rind can actually adhere to them really, really well. You want them good and seasoned just like that. And yes, we will be chopping up some more pork rinds in just a moment here. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and get some more pork rinds chopped up and we'll be back when it's time to get them all fried up. Okay guys, we are all battered up and headed to our stove. This is what they should look like before we fry them up. Okay, let's take a look and let's get busy. Okay guys, our oil is nice and hot, so we are getting ready to fry our pork rind chops. You want to just put them in the oil just like that. Let them get nice and crispy on one side. Then we're going to turn our pork rind chops over and let them get crispy on the other side. Do not crowd your skillet. Don't crowd your skillet. Don't crowd your skillet. When it bubbles up like that, you know your skillet is nice and hot. So we're going to just let these cook on this side for a few minutes, and then we'll turn our pork rind chops over. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to turn them over. These are thin pork rind chops, so you don't need to flip them back and forth. Let them cook really good on one side, then flip them over, and that's all you need to do. And then let it cook on the second side. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Crispy. And if you could just smell these pork rind chops, you would be amazed. Oh my goodness, they are smelling delicious. I cannot wait, guys. Okay, so now we got our pork rind chops turned over. We're going to let these pork rind chops cook on the second side. If they were thicker, we probably would need to flip our pork rind chops over multiple times. But since they are thin and boneless, we can let them cook on one side, then flip our pork rind chops over and let them cook on the second side. So we'll be back when it's time to take them out and get the next batch in. Okay, guys, I think we are ready to get our pork rind fried pork chops out of the skillet. And I've got my paper towel lined plate here with a cooling rack on top of it so that I won't put my chops directly on the paper towel. It gets soggy that way. Okay, look at the other side, guys. Doesn't that look amazing? Oh my goodness. Crispy, crunchy. Yes, it's smelling good, smelling good. Ooh, if you guys could smell these. They are simply amazing. Oh my goodness, look at those guys. Don't they look delicious? Okay. Let's get the second set in here. We'll let these pork rind chops cook on this side, turn them over, and we'll be back when we're all done. Okay, guys, and as we turn our second batch over, if you have made it this far in the video, do me a favor, drop down in the comments and let me know, have you ever had anything like these pork rind fried chops? Have you ever had anything fried with pork rinds before? They are amazing, and if you're practicing keto, it's absolutely wonderful because you can avoid the flour. Look at how crispy these pork rind chops look. Okay, guys, we'll be back. We are all done. Don't they look amazing? Now we're going to just go in with a little bit of garnish on here. Just a little bit of garnish, guys. Yes. Okay, guys, I just wanted to cut this open so you guys can see the inside. Can you see how nice and juicy that is in there? Oh my goodness. Give it a little taste test. The flavors are amazing. Pork rind pork chops. Remember that, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I have a couple of videos at the end of this one. Please watch those. I would really appreciate it. And share me out. Until next time, guys, don't forget to try and use some pork rind fried pork chops. They are amazing. I'm getting ready to go have dinner and eat me some pork rind pork chops. Thank you so much again, and I will see you next time. The good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.